Okay, let's begin. Let's start with sitting up straight. Hands on your knees, back straight. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. And start to inhale and exhale. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Gently bring your hands together, start rubbing them together and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Let's start with neck rotations. Inhale as your head goes back and exhale as it comes forward. Large circles with your neck. Let's go in the other direction. Inhale as your head goes back and exhale as it comes forward. Good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. Once again, inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Come to the center and let's look from side to side. And then come back to the center and ear to shoulder. Stop the practice. Interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up and slightly back. Keep the elbows straight. Arms aligned with your ears. Now release your arms, right hand on left knee and twist back. Open the chest. Lift the sternum up. Good. And then come back to the center and once again interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up and slightly back. And then release your arms, left hand on right knee and twist back. And come back. Now place your hands on the floor in front of you and then walk your hands forward. See if you can touch your forehead, nose or chin on the floor. Extend the back. Extend your upper back, widen the shoulder blades. And slowly walk your hands back. Then place both hands on either side of the right leg, right knee, and then walk forward. Good. Slowly walk back, and we'll do the same thing on the left side. So walk the hands forward. Now slowly walk back. Now place your hand flat on the floor next to you. Elbow on the floor as well. Entire palm on the floor. And then extend the left hand out to the side. Look up to the ceiling. Keep your elbows straight. Keep your knees down on the floor. Do not allow the left knee to come up. Good. Come back. Same thing on the other side. Keep the knees as close to the floor as you can and you extend the right hand out. And come back. Good. Extend both legs wide apart like we do in Baddha Konasana. Yeah. Good. Place your hands on the floor and then walk forward. Yeah. Stuti, you can help Nisha push her forward. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Stay. Now slowly walk your hands back and place both hands on either side of the right leg and walk forward. Walk back and both hands on either side of the left leg and walk forward. And walk back. Now bend your left leg at the knee. Take the left hand up and out to the side, to the right side. Yeah. For those of you who can touch the toes, go ahead and touch the toes, but keep the chest open. Do not compromise on the openness of the chest. Good. Come back up. Now place your right hand on the left knee and twist back. Good. Now, left leg out, right leg in. And we're going to do the same thing. Take the right hand up and take it out to the left leg. See if you can hold the left toes. If you can, it's good. If you cannot, just extend the arm as far out as you can. Good. And come up. Now place your left hand on the right knee and twist back. Good. And come back. Now, come on all fours, hands and knees on the floor, and we'll start with the tiger breathing. So you're going to inhale, push your belly button to the floor and look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve the back, pull the tailbone in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Once again, inhale, look up. And exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Come back to your base position, start your wrist stretches. Yeah, turn the hands around until they face you. And then turn them back. So just several times you're turning the arms, you're turning the fingers. Yeah, put a little bit of pressure also on the wrists so that the underside of the arms stretch. Good. Stop with the fingers facing you and then start to rock back and forth. Continue to push the fingers into the floor, push the wrists into the floor and rock back and forth. And side to side. Good. Stop the practice. Now bring your hands back to their original positions. Place your toes on the floor. Lift your knees up off of the floor. Push your tailbone up. Keep the knees bent. Get your abdomen as close to the thighs as you can. Then slowly keep the back extended, keep the abdomen extended and start to straighten one leg then the other leg. And you're just walking in place. And then straighten both legs. Yeah. Yes, engage your thighs. Tighten the thighs, widen the back of the thigh muscles. Extend the armpits. Push the tailbone up. Now inhale, bring the right leg forward on the outside of the right hand. Place the left knee on the floor. Now look over your right shoulder at your left ankle. Yeah, keep sinking the hips down. You'll feel a stretch on the left psoas muscle on the left side. Good. Now go back into your downward dog. And once again, you're going to bring the left leg forward on the outside of the left hand. The right knee is on the floor. Look over your left shoulder at your right ankle. Good. Again, go back into your downward dog. Now, bring the right leg forward in between both hands. Place the left knee on the floor. Push the hips down. Rock from side to side. Yes. Now, push your heel into the floor, right heel into the floor as you extend the leg back. Extend the hips back, stretch the back of the leg, the right leg. Think about, again, opening the back muscles, widening the muscles of the back of the leg, widening the hamstrings. Good. Come forward. And now several times. Go back again. Yeah. Progressively loosen those muscles. Come forward and go back. Yes. Come forward and go back. Good. Now switch legs. Take the right leg back. Left leg forward. Right knee on the floor. Push the hips down. Rock from side to side. Yes. Now push your heel into the floor. Left heel into the floor. Extend the leg back. Yes. Come forward again. Extend the leg back. Come forward again. And extend the leg back. Good. And then come forward and bring the other leg forward as well. And stay here. Top of the head is facing the floor, arms dangling forward. You do not need to touch the floor. The upper body should be loose. The lower body can be active. So you have to straighten your knees. Relax your abdomen. And now slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself up to a standing position. Good. Let's start with the Surya Namaskars. Come to the front of your mat, regular Surya Namaskars today. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Left leg back, right leg back. Knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Last one. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Right leg back, left leg back. Knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward. Left leg back, right leg back. Knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Good. Have a sip of water. Just a sip. And go into your child's pose. Relax. Relax. In the child's pose, take your legs, your knees wide apart. Toes remain together. Knees go wide apart. Your abdomen sinks down into the floor. Breathe. Good. Okay, now lie down on your back. Arms up above your head. On the floor above your head. And you can bend your knees. Initially bend your knees. Yeah. And arms are straight and like the elbows are tight and your arms are pushing down into the floor. So the back of the hands are pushed into the floor. All 10 fingers are resting on the floor and pushing down. So you can say that the arms are active. Now extend the legs out. So now you're lying flat on the floor, straight on the floor. Feet together. Inner edges of your feet are touching. Thighs are rolled in. Good. Now lift your legs up to 90 degrees. Keep the legs straight and lift them up to 90 degrees. Both legs together. Knees are straight. Yes, knees have to be straight. If you bend your knees, your abdominal muscles are not working. Keep rolling your thighs in. Keep the arms up. Now, take your legs down to 45 degrees. So halfway down to the floor. Yes, if your knees are bending, try to push your heels out. Lift the legs up to 90. Down to 45. Yeah. Push the heels out. Push the heels out. And come up to 90. Bend your knees. Now those of you who have problems with keeping the knees straight, place your hands under the hips. So your hands will be resting under the hips. Those of you who have no problems lifting the legs up, you will keep your arms straight. Now Rennie, you'll keep your arms straight. Yeah, your hands up. Yeah. Okay, now once again, take the legs forward, straighten the legs. Yeah, everybody straighten the legs. Yes. Now once again, 90 degrees. Lift the legs up slowly to 90 degrees. Do not use momentum. Yes. Rennie, all you need to do is tighten your thighs, roll the thighs in. That's all you need to do. Yeah, otherwise you're fine. Straighten the legs more. Widen the back of the legs. Widen the muscles on the back of the legs. Maybe that's not 90 degrees. Bring the legs further up. More out. Don't hold the legs. Arms are straight. Yes. Okay. Now legs down to 30 degrees. hold. Keep the thighs rolled in, push the soles of the feet out away from you. Good, 90 degrees. Then down to 30. Up to 90 degrees. And down to 30. Good. And then release. Release. Release the arms. Place your hands on the abdomen and breathe. Breathe. Good. Now turn over on your stomach and come into your plank pose, into Chaturanga. Hands are right under your shoulders. Legs are straight. You can keep about 3-4 inches between your feet. So the feet don't have to be touching. They can be about 3-4 inches apart. Back is straight. Yes. Hold it. Good. Good, Monica. Good, Rennie. Yes. Good. Good. Hold it, guys. Tighten the thighs. Go back into your downward dog. Go back into the downward dog. Push the toes into the floor tightly. And with that force, push the tailbone up away from the toes so that you lengthen the back. You are lengthening the abdominal muscles. This is relaxation for the abdominal muscles. Now once again, come into Chaturanga. Plank. Plank. Yes, tighten your thighs. Good. Very good. Good. Okay, go back into your downward dog. Good. Now we're going to come into side plank. Since all of you can plank really well, we're going to go into the side plank. So come into the plank first. Yeah. And then place your left hand under your face. So shift the hand under your face. Now turn to the right side. So you're turning the entire body. You can stack the feet on top of each other, or you can keep your feet apart, whatever it requires, whatever you need to keep your balance. Keep pushing your hips up. Lift the hips up. Stay. Stay. Yes, good, good. Now come back into your plank. Take the right hand under the face and turn the body. Left hand on the waist. Lift the hips up. Push the waist away from the floor. Stay there. Good. And then come down and go back into your downward dog. Go back into the downward dog. You can lift your heels up in downward dog. That will help you in engaging the thighs a lot more. Widen the glutes. Widen the upper back. Good. Now knees on the floor, child's pose. Relax. Relax. Okay. Once again, come into your plank. Now those of you who are not able to keep your balance in the side plank, you will plank on your elbows. Side plank and regular plank on your elbows. Okay? No, Rennie, you will be on your hands. No, you'll be on your hands. Yeah. Yes. Those of you who are unable to balance, only those people on your elbows. Now, legs straight. Okay. Now, left hand under the face and turn to the right. Hand on the waist. Right hand on the waist. Good. Now, those of you on your elbows, stay there. The rest of you, lift the right leg up. Lift the right leg up. Left leg stays on the floor, lift the right leg up, away from the left. And bring it down. Lift the right leg up. Bring it down. Again up and bring it down. Good, Rennie, that's a good attempt. Very good. Lift it up and bring it down. Very nice. Now, come down. Do not place your knees on the floor. You're going to come down into the plank and go to the plank on the other side. Yeah. I'm just going to turn. Yeah, side plank on the other side. Now, lift the left leg up and bring it down. Lift it up and bring it down. Lift it up, bring it down. One last time, lift it up and bring it down. Good. Very nice. Okay, come down, knees on the floor, relax. Child's pose. Relax. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Now once again, come into your plank. This is the last variation of plank. So come into your plank. Yeah. Okay, now you have the option. If you want to be on the elbows, even if you can do the plank, you can come on your elbows. Just to see the difference, you can plank on your elbows also. Yeah. Nisha, hips down. Your hips are too far up. Yeah. Okay. Now, on your elbows, side plank. Side plank on your elbows. Right hand on the waist. Yeah, I mean like the opposite hand on the waist. Yeah, you can remain on whichever side you are in. Now, those of you who want to try, take the top leg, bring it into your Vrikshasana, into your tree pose. Fold that leg and bring it close, the leg into the groin. Pull that leg, pull that foot into that groin. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Yes. Good. Come down. Now you'll do the same thing on the other side. So the right hand or the opposite hand on the floor, on your elbow, and turn to one side. Lift the upper leg up and bring it into your Vrikshasana. Try your best. Do not give up. Do not give up. If you try the advanced postures, then sometimes the easier variations become a lot easier for you. Variations you never thought that you could do, they become easier. So try it. They just feel your hips are sagging down. Lift the hips up. Good. Now come down. Go into your child's pose again. Go into the child's pose. Relax. Child's pose. Good. Come up. Stand up. Come to your Vrikshasana, tree pose. So you're going to take the right leg, place it as close to the groin as you can. The right foot as close to the groin as possible. Take your hands up. Do not join the hands together. Hands are straight up. Yeah. Try to bring that foot closer and closer to the groin. If you're finding that you have a problem with balance, you need to focus on a point on the floor. Yes. Breathe. Widen the back. Widen the glutes. There is an openness in the groin in this posture. Note that. Good. Come out. Right leg down, left leg out. Left leg up. take the hands up. Yes. Keep pushing your knee back. The left knee, you push it back so that your hips can come forward, so that the hips can be expressed fully. Very nice. Good. Come back. Release. Release. Okay, stand with your feet distance of the mat apart. Yeah. You're going to bend from the waist and place your fingertips on the floor. Keep looking forward. Extend the chin forward. Extend the front part of the neck forward. As you extend the chin forward, extend your glutes back. Widen the glutes. The right glute goes to the right, left glute goes to the left. So you're widening the glute, widening the hips, widening the upper back. Very nice. Very nice. Good. And come up. Come up. Extend the legs wide apart for Trikonasana. Now in Trikonasana, if you want to use any props, you're free to use the props. If you don't want to use props also, that's also fine. Okay. Now, hands on the waist, turn the right leg out. Yeah. Make sure that the rotation of the right leg is coming from the hip. Okay. So it's not only the lower leg that's rotating, it's the entire leg from the hip within the socket that's rotating out. Now inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Now extend out to the right side and place your hand anywhere you can reach on this right leg. You could place the hand on the floor also, provided that your chest is open, that your hip is also open. So just see your left hand, take it further up. It's not in line. Yes, yeah. Yes, good Rennie. Good Monica. Yeah, good Nidhi. Nisha, push your hips forward. Yeah, Smriti, that's good. Good Gitanjali. Nice. Okay, guys. Very good. Yes, Raji, that's good. Good. Come up. Hands on the waist. Right leg in. Left leg out. Take your hands up. Take your hands out to the sides. Reach out to the left side and reach as far down as you can without compromising the openness of the chest. So even if you have to place the hand on the knee, that's fine. As long as the legs are straight, as long as the back is straight, that's fine. Yes, push your hips forward. Yeah. Very nice. Good, guys. Good. Come up, hands down. Left leg in. Take your right leg out. Take your right leg out for warrior 2. Take your hands up. Take your hands out to the sides. Bend the right leg. Sit here. Yeah. Gitanjali, you have to take the legs wider apart. Your knee is coming beyond the level of your ankle. Yes. Rennie, lift the arms up. Lift the arms up. Yes. Push the hips down. Raji, you also, Raji, try to reach back instead of forward. Reach back. Yes, because you're bending forward. Yes, good. Come up. Good, Gitanjali. Hands on the waist. Right leg comes in. Left leg goes out. Yeah. Inhale, take your hands up. Exhale, take your hands out to the sides. Left leg bends down and you come into your warrior 2. Yes, imagine in warrior 2 that the extension is coming from the heart, from the center of the body. You extend out. Good. And come up, hands on the waist, and walk forward. Walk in. Sit down. Sit down. Hold the big toes for Nakasana Navasana. You're going to hold the big toes with the first 2 fingers of your hands. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, the hands are on the inside of the legs. Good. Keep the back straight. Now, extend both legs up into Nakasana, boat pose. You're holding your toes. Try your best. If you're bending your knees, that's also fine, but you want to balance on that tailbone. Try your best. As much as you can go. If your legs are just 2 feet off of the floor, that's also fine, as long as you are balancing. Yeah, very nice. Okay, come out. Come out. Go into your Baddha Konasana, just relaxing the legs a little bit. Okay, now once again, you're going to hold your toes and you're going to come up into boat pose again, but this time you're going to extend the legs wide. So something like this. You're going to lean back, come into your boat pose just like you did, and then extend the legs wide apart. Yeah, so it's like Upavishta Konasana, but you're balanced. So let's try that. Try that. Lift up into Nakasana. Yes. Yes. And widen the legs. Very nice. Good. Good. Yes. Try your best. Very nice. Good. Relax. 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 Yeah. Come back into your Baddha Konasana, butterfly posture. Okay, now bring your knees together, so your legs are bent and your knees are together, hands are straight forward, straight ahead. Now a little bit of a challenging version of the same posture. You're going to keep the back straight, straighten the legs also. Yes, very nice. Very nice, good. Bend, relax. We're going to do this a couple of times. Good. Again. First, take your hands forward so that you get the upper body strong. You're trying to use the upper body, engaging the upper body, and then straighten the legs. Yes. Tejasvi, straighten your upper body. Straighten the upper body. You're like this. Okay, everybody come down. Now once everybody is going to do it and I'm going to watch again. Okay, straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Back has to be straight. I'm also looking at effort. I need to see effort. Yeah, okay. Come out, good. Good. Yeah. See, we have to fix this curvature of the back. Okay, so like this means that you're not if I do this, it means I'm not using my abdominal muscles. See, I'm able to balance, but I'm not using my abdominal muscles. If I do this, then I'm really using those core muscles. Do you see the difference between this? Everything is straight. Here also everything is straight. I'm able to balance, but this makes it different. Actually, we'll do that then, okay? We'll do the wrong posture and then the right posture. So, sit in the starting position where your knees are bent. Okay, now extend the arms forward and bend your back backwards. Like bend your back. Make like a C with the back. Bend it, yeah. You know, so like as though you're hunching. Hunch the back, yeah. Okay, now straighten the legs. Straighten the legs. Now you see how this feels. See, and all of you are doing the wrong posture. You are doing it, so remember how this feels. Okay? Now relax. Relax. Now we'll do the right. So whatever you had done right now, the little curvature of the back, you're going to correct it. And then you'll see, you need to understand the process of how to straighten the back. Okay, so by doing an exaggeration of the spine, like an exaggerated curve of the spine, and then fixing it as much as you can, you'll understand the whole process. So now, straighten the back, take the hands forward. Straighten the back first. So when you straighten the back, your shoulders are pulled back. Okay, so it is a very open, like the neck is open, it's fully expressed, the sides of the neck. It is a very open back. Yes. Now straighten the legs also and see the difference. Yes, good Reni. Yes, Reni, you've understood. Raji, Monica, very good guys. Yeah, all of you are doing it well. Good Gitanjali. Yes. And come up. Good. Go into your Baddha Konasana. Butterfly. Yeah, open the hip, Push the groin down in butterfly posture. Push the groin down into the floor. Place your hands on the floor and walk forward. Relax your abdomen. Don't hold the abdomen too tight in this. Good. And come back. Come back. Now sit, shake your legs out, and we're going to start with pranayam. Okay. So the best way to start with any pranayam practice is through Anulom Vilom. Some people call it Nari Shuddhi Pranayam. So lift your right hand up and get it into the Nasika Mudra, which is index finger goes in, middle finger goes in. So the only fingers which are extended are your thumb, your ring finger and your little finger. Yeah, sit with your back straight, the other hand on the knee, and you're going to close the left, so it's alternate nostril breathing. Close your right nostril with your thumb. You can keep your eyes closed. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale left. Close. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Continue. Continue on your own. Continue. Start to inhale deeper and deeper. So you're inhaling all the way down to your abdomen. Expand the abdomen, allow it to contract. Use the entire torso for the inhalation and exhalation. Keep your eyes closed. Finish this round and place your hands on your knees. Keep sitting with your back straight. Roll the shoulders back. So you are lifting the sternum up also. Okay, Now slowly open your eyes. Now on Monday somebody is, I think Tejasvi, you had asked about Ujjay Pranayam. How many of you have done the Ujjay breath? Have you learned it? Just raise your hands if you've learned Ujjay Pranayam. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, so only a few of you. So let's start. Let's start from the basics, from the beginning for the Ujjay Pranayam. So to begin, we're going to learn how to exhale in Ujjay. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to inhale through your nose and you're going to exhale through your mouth with a ha sound. Okay? So you should be able to feel that breath on your throat, in your throat. Okay? You have to stimulate these glands, you have to stimulate these muscles. So you're going to inhale through the nose, watch. So it's an exhalation, it's just a ha sound. It's not like you're saying ha. It's just like a hissing sound. You're just allowing the breath to come out as though you're just, like sometimes when you're trying to clean a mirror and you blow on it to create that condensation and then you wipe it. You do a ha, right? Do you understand that? If you understand that, raise your hands. Yes. So we do that. Okay, we're going to do it 5 times. You're going to inhale through your nose and you're going to exhale through your throat. Alright? Okay, so let's do that. Keep sitting straight. You don't have to close your eyes. Go ahead and inhale through your nose. Exhale. Inhale again. Do it 5 times. Let me watch. Forceful ha's. It's not just a little, like a measly little weak ha. It has to be a very strong ha. Good, Reni. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. All right. If you felt it in your throat, raise your hands. Okay. Okay. Most of you felt it in your throat. Okay. Now, I want you to do the same thing, but do not open your mouth. You're going to do the ha, but internally, inside your mouth. Try it. Okay? It may not make sense to you, but try. You're closing your mouth and doing a ha. The ha will not be very forceful. It'll be a very slow and measured ha, and you'll be able to feel it on your throat. It's like you constrict the throat muscles and then you're trying to exhale through the throat. Okay? Let's just try it once. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your throat. Make that ha sound in your throat. Again, try it a couple of times. Each time try to constrict the throat more strongly, more tighter, and try to emit that sound, that breath from the throat. Raki, sit up straight. You won't be able to feel it, so don't hold the throat. You need to sense it. You need to sense the breath inside the throat. Okay, stop. Who could feel it? Can you raise your hands? Could you feel the ha? Okay, all right. Now, so initially when you start practicing Ujjay, this is what you do. You inhale through your nose, you exhale through your throat. Now you're going to inhale through your throat also. This is a little more difficult, okay, which it requires a little more control of the throat muscles. So you're still breathing through the nose, but you make the breathing very labored. It goes in very slowly and you hear the same sound and you feel the same sensation in your throat. Okay, so let's just try it. You have to basically inhale through the throat. Okay, let me just see if it makes sense. Let's see if it makes sense. So you're going to close your mouth and try to inhale through the throat. It's like you constrict the throat muscles and try to take the breath down the throat. and then exhale through the throat itself. Okay, release. Who gets this? Who understands? Can you raise your hands? If you don't understand, it's okay. Raise your hands if you do. Okay. Who's unable to breathe in through the throat? Okay. All right. Okay. Now, everybody, we're going to practice this again. You see the glands where the tonsils. You see where the tonsils are, like right, okay, under the jaw. Can you constrict that? Can you close the throat? If you can, raise your hands. Can you close the throat? Now, with that throat closed, can you try to swallow? Does it happen? Can you raise your hand if it does? Yeah, it doesn't happen. Okay, it doesn't happen because you have to move all the throat muscles. Now, but it is possible to take a breath in through the throat. Okay, so you're going to constrict it again, and you're going to inhale and make a sound in your throat. The same sound. You forget about taking the breath in. Forget about trying to feel the breath in your throat. Can you just make that sound, the hissing sound that you had when you exhaled? Can you make it when you inhale? Okay, so you can even hold your tonsils and try to inhale and make that same hissing sound. Constrict the throat. Constrict the throat. Like tighten the throat, and then try to inhale and make that hissing sound. Just like you made the ha when you exhaled, in the same way when you inhale, you do the same thing. Imagine you have to breathe very deeply without opening your mouth. Okay, release. Now tell me who understands this. If you don't, raise your hands. If you do not understand, raise your hand. Gitanjali, are you able to inhale with your throat constricted? Okay, so then raise your hand. All right. Okay, guys, can you breathe deeply with your mouth closed? Can you hear the breath? Just a deep breath, like deep breaths in and out of your throat. Can you hear the breath? Are you able to breathe in such a way? Like imagine you've run a marathon. You're unable, and you have to hear the breath. Have you ever heard your breath? Like deep breaths, very strong breaths. Let's try doing that. Like deep breaths, and you should be able to hear it in your like throat, in your ears. But you just cannot open your mouth. You're panting, but without opening your mouth. Can you do that? Yeah, sometimes it feels, there is an irritation in the throat. Okay, unmute yourselves and ask me whatever questions you have about this. Tell me if you understood. Okay, who understood this? Can you raise your hands? Okay, yeah, most of the old students have understood. Okay, Rennie also understood. Monica, have you understood? Raise your hand. Okay, now ask me questions. Whoever has a question, ask me your questions. Yes, Raji, ask. Yeah.
Does cough with it? Does it cause cough?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it does. Initially it does. It's basically inhaling and exhaling and stimulating these muscles, the glands basically. So it's really good for thyroid. It's good to clear the passages here. But you can understand how to do the ha, with your mouth closed, but it's very difficult to understand how to inhale with your mouth closed, or inhale with a sensation of the breath going down the throat. So it's basically constricting the throat muscles and then really pulling that breath in. That is pranayam. That is controlling the breath. You have to pull the breath in and push it out. You have to really sense it in the throat. If this is the first time you're doing it, it might not make sense, but if you've been doing it, it requires a little bit of practice though. Because when we are tired, like when you run a marathon, and Gitanjali, I'm sure you've done this, when you run a marathon and you breathe very deeply and you're panting, you will be able to hear that sound even when others are not able to hear it. That is the sound, but with control. But that is the sound that you're trying to do. That is the kind of movement you're trying to do. But here it is voluntary. When you're tired, it's involuntary. So you're actually teaching your body how to do a voluntary kind of breathing. Any questions? Raki, you have a question?
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the concept, but like when you're breathing out, right? When you're taking deep breaths, you breathe out through your nose, right? So I can hear the sound, but it's more I feel like I can hear the air gushing out of my nose.
Yes, that was from your nose. Exactly. I heard it too. That was from your nose. You have to constrict the neck. You have to, there's a way to really hold the neck muscles tight. You can tighten the muscles, every single muscle in your body, you can tighten it without actually applying external pressure. If I wanted to tighten my biceps, I can do it without applying any external pressure. In the same way, I can do the same thing with my throat. I can contract the muscles of my throat. And with that, you have to make a ha sound, like the ha comes from the throat. Because if you think about it, when there is any kind of sound that you make, it is the voice box that you use. It's the larynx that you use. It is not. Not the nose, right? So that is what we're working on. It will make sense. Is this the first time you've done Ujjay?
Yeah.
Okay. It'll make sense. Yeah. Tejasvi, you have a question?
Yeah. So you can feel it inside here, but nothing here, where the glands are.
The glands are not here. The glands are here. The glands, okay guys, the glands are not near your clavicles. The glands are near your Adam's apple, behind the Adam's apple, especially if you're talking about the thyroid gland, it's behind. There's nothing near the clavicle. Okay, the glands are here. The thyroid muscle, the thyroid gland especially, is right behind, like you feel your Adam's apple, it's right behind that, on the back of the throat. There's nothing here. Yeah, and also because that is like below the throat also, so you won't.
So it's an internal thing which I
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Any other questions? If this is your first time, don't worry, it will make sense. But this is the best way for you to think about it. It's a ha sound going out, a ha sound going in. Yeah? Yeah? Any other questions? Because I want to end with a pranayam also. Okay, Raji, yes.
Is there a way we can say, no, you're not doing it correctly?
Yes, if you are breathing predominantly through the nose, and if you're unable to hear the sound, if you're unable to feel it also, because everybody will feel it. As you put in years of practice, you will be able to constrict your throat a lot, so the sound will be a lot louder. And it sounds like a balloon, because I've heard practitioners doing it. So when you blow a balloon and when you deflate, it's a very clear sound. It sounds like that eventually. So the only way you know that you're not doing it is there's no sound, there's no sensation. And of course it is an exploration also, because nobody can go into your throat and constrict it for you. So it is an exploration. You have to think about the instructions. You have to try to implement the instructions. Really, even in a live class, nobody, can hold your throat and force you to do this. So it is a lot of exploration. Yeah?
tiring.
Yes. Yes, especially if you have a lot of toxins accumulated here. Yes, it is very tiring. Ujjay breath is not easy. Ujjay breath is the breath of fire also. It rejuvenates you. It in the old texts, it keeps you young. They say it keeps you young, you conquer death, blah, blah, blah.
Practice.
But with practice, yes. Years of practice. Okay. Okay, if there are no more questions, I want to end with just deep breathing using your abdominal muscles. So you're going to lie down with your legs in Baddha Konasana. Yeah, we have about 2-3 minutes. You're going to lie down in Baddha Konasana. Yeah, and it can be a loose Baddha Konasana also. Don't worry about like really, bringing the feet close. It can be a very loose, and it should be a very relaxed Baddha Konasana. Yeah, so Raki, you just have to lie down, yeah, and bring your feet together. Butterfly. So soles of your feet together, yes. Hands on your abdomen. Yeah. And now draw the breath in. Till now we've been drawing the breath in through the throat. Now you draw it in through the nose, pull it in, take it all the way down to your abdominal muscles, your lungs, down all the way down to your diaphragm. And then draw it out and allow it to exhale, exit your body, exit your system. Just a couple of times. Slowly inhale and exhale. The reason your hands are on your abdomen is just to get that mind-body connection. Now gently release your arms, straighten your legs. Yeah, and then turn to your right. With your left hand, bring yourself up to any comfortable seated meditative asana. Sit with your back straight, your shoulders relaxed, your eyes closed. Now sit up straight. Good. Bring your hands together in the Namaskar Mudra. Start rubbing your hands together and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face, and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Thank you. Alright, so on Friday, Sachin is going to be taking the class because he's going to actually be substituting for me when I'm gone. Next week, we do have class. I'll take maybe one class next week, and after that, I'm off for the exams. But on Friday, we have Sachin and his class. Alright. Okay, guys, I'll see you on Friday.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay?
Yeah?
I have a question. When you do the alternate posture,
Hmm.
you don't hold it like count to 4, hold it to 16.
Sometimes we can hold it to a particular kind of ratio, but it's not mandatory. And initially, when you start pranayam, you shouldn't be holding it. Initially, yeah, because pranayam, like you're trying to learn how to work with the breath. So don't put in the complications of holding it for a particular amount of time. Just work on being able to control it. Yeah. Yeah.
And the one you told when you're pulling it up, pulling your feet up. I'm sorry, I don't know the names of
That's
the
okay.
asanas.
Yeah, boat pose. Yeah, that's fine. Huh.
If you can't, I'm unable to balance myself at all. Like I'm toppling at the back or forward, anywhere but being able to put the feet up. Is there a certain breath that I need to take, or is there a certain way to do it?
Is there a certain breath for it? No. You're not supposed to hold your breath, nor are you supposed to like keep exhaling. It's normal breath. Is there a way, what can you do? You have to work on your core strength. So a lot of leg raises, that's what you can do. Although with Iyengar yoga, like let's say you have like a sofa next to you, like a sofa. You could work on lifting the legs up there and then keeping the back straight, taking the arms forward, because basically when your core strength increases, then your ability to balance also increases, Yeah, so we work on the strength first, and then balance just comes on its own. So even in today's class, if you see, we did the tree pose after we did all the abdominal exercises, like all those asanas. Then we did the tree pose, because had we done it in the beginning, you would not have been able to hold it very well. There would be no stability basically in it, So that's, you just have to work on.
I'm toppling over there as well, so yeah.
So your second class, I think. So you'll get there, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And the class is same ID and everything for the next
Yes.
class?
Yeah. Same thing. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
You too. Bye. Bye, guys.